Good morning. Hear the wind? Got the back door open. I don't know what time it is. I think it's about 6:30. And I'm working from home today. I'm gonna vlog today. So, sitting here drinking my coffee and I don't have any words yet. Shane and I both slept yucky last night, so it's cool that I get to work from home today. So, I think I want to try to get this done. I got all the St. Patrick's down, I got the lights down. It's time to morph it into the Easter tree. So there's that. I'm drinking my coffee out of my Christmas mug because it stays in my cabinet and it gets used all year because I love it. So I'm gonna sit here and wake up. You like my ponytail? All of this was down here in my face. It was in my face space and I couldn't handle it. Anywho, okay. Let me come alive and I'll be back. Good morning. Did I say that? I don't even know. It's still dark outside. I'll be back. Good morning. Look at all these babies. I just trimmed off my spider. These are all spider babies. I mean, that was a lot of weight. Like you can see them. That's a big, pretty one, isn't it? All these spider babies. I gave a bunch to Aubrey. And so what I'm going to do is I don't know what I'm going to do with them. I'll put a pot together probably. Here's a pretty one. They're all pretty, but you see, don't worry about my dirty kitchen. Look at that. I'm going to cut all of them off down to their little plant. I'm going to put them in a bowl of water and let them start rooting. And then put them in pots, I guess, and free to a good home. I mean, I wish you guys all lived next door because you'd all be getting some friend plants. I can tell you that. Look at this. Just babies. But it's like a spider garland. Let me show you my plant. Hang on. Okay, don't worry about my mess on the floor because I'm still pruning it. I'll sweep all that up. But all these, there she is. All these babies were hanging like down to the ground and they were weighting her down. And I feel like she's already perked up a little bit since I got a lot of the weight off because the spiders grow on a thick stalk. Let me see if I can find one. I cut them all off, but like these are the leaves, but then the spiders grow on like a, oh, I've cut them all off. Anyway, they're a thick and a heavy stem, and so it weights the rest of the plant down. So I took all the babies off, and she'll shoot out some more real quick and in a hurry, I'm sure. But anyway, I'm gonna, and then this is part of my dumb cane that Alfred broke off of this tree. Look, Marcia, look at all this new growth on my dumb cane. This is the tree Marcia has in her house. We've talked about it 100 times. But I got new parts of the tree down here. So there's that. And this is the piece that Alfred broke off, and it's got a bunch of roots on it. I put it in my strawberry shortcake vintage vase. But anyway, I'm gonna put that in a pot and give that to Aubrey. Aubrey's a big plant lover like me. Anyway, I'm gonna go do these spider babies and get them in a bowl. Clean up all my floors. I've got to clean the floors in the whole house. That's what we're doing today. Okay, I couldn't save them all, but I saved a lot of them. There's a lot of babies, itty bitty babies that I just, I just couldn't save them all. But anyway, there's a lot of spiders in here. I don't know how many, but I just put them in a bowl of water and we'll go put them in the window and see what happens. I don't know. We'll see. There we have it. Made a place for him. Get a lot of sun. Anybody want a spider baby? I have been a machine. I have been cleaning floors. I cleaned my kitchen. Y'all saw the plant situation. I cleaned all that up. I moved some plants. I got all this area done back here. I mean, I still have a lot of floors to clean, but I wanted to do the tree first. So that's why I'm jumping on here. Don't worry about my hair. I haven't had a shower yet. I wasn't even going to try to take a shower until I got stuff done and my hair was in my face, and this is what we're doing. It's fine. So, and I would like to go to Hot Works tonight, but I don't know if that's going to happen because my poison ivy, let me show you, it's gotten real bad. I mean, it's centralized to this arm, thank God, but it's gotten real bad, and so I called my doctor, and I was like, can you go ahead and call those steroids in? He had them in a few hours, so I'll show you. I started taking the steroids yesterday after work, but here we are. If you have a weak stomach, look away. And I haven't scratched it. I've done real good about not scratching it, but I'm so highly allergic to poison ivy, poison oak, life. So this is the worst spot right here. And there's another bad spot, and then it started moseying its way over to this side of my arm. And so here we are. And I took my second round of steroids about an hour ago, so I think it's finally starting to dry up. But you really shouldn't get in a hot sauna, a hot infrared sauna with poison ivy. So steroids work pretty quick. So if by, I don't know, 6 o'clock tonight, it's looking a little better, I'll go. But I may just wait one more day because I don't want to interrupt this actually amazing healing process. It's actually way better than it was yesterday. You should have seen it yesterday. This is gross, but it was bubbling and pussing and oozing, and it was bad, and that's finally starting to dry up. So there's that. Anyway, I have just been getting it done. I've been answering the phones. I've been making appointments. I've been doing referrals, you know, whatever needs to be done. So I was like, I got it clean enough to where I can go ahead and do the tree. So I took all the St. Patrick's Day stuff down. I took off all the dead lights, and we're going to put on a new strand of lights and put it together. So let's do it.
Here I stand, I fall before you, and I lift my hands, and I surrender everything I am. I call you knowing that you come. Fears and pain and shame, it all just falls
I'm done. This is where we landed. I gotta admit, I'm feeling a little tree burnout. My favorite tree has been the Valentine's tree so far. This was like super quick throw together, but I don't even know if it looks good. I'm not even worried about it. But here we are. Here we are. That's what you call slap it together, throw it together. And I kept the St. Patrick's Day skirt tree on it. I figure it looks like grass, so we'll just keep that. There she is. Ta-da! And then we hung our little bunnies and carrots. Did we get that on Amazon or Temu? I think that came from Temu. Yeah, I think that's where that came from. Anyway, there's our Easter. I still don't have any Jesus or crosses or anything. I'm still on the hunt for that I can plug in there. But anyway, there she is, and we're done with that. Kips, we're done with it, buddy. We're done. I want a smoothie. I want a smoothie, and I want to sit down. That's what I want. So I'm going to go make me a smoothie. I don't have any yogurt, but that's okay. I've got some milk. I've got some electrolytes and a bunch of fruit. That's all I need. Let's go do that. My smoothie. I just sat here and talked to y'all for like 3 or 4 minutes and didn't even hit record. Do you love it when that happens? Anyway, what I was saying is I added a sweet and low to my smoothie because it's not quite as sweet without my yogurt. And I was also saying, please don't come at me about the sweet and low. I know, progress, not perfection, but I like mine sweet. I have a severe sweet tooth, and so I added a sweet and low. What I was also saying about eating fruit and veggies, I put a new product in my store. The link will be below. I created, it's 100% canvas. I didn't create the bag. I designed the bag, or the print on the bag. So it is 100% cotton canvas, machine washable on cold, but it's a lunch pack. It's supposed to mimic like a paper lunch sack. Anyway, it's canvas and it rolls down. It's got a Velcro strip so it'll stay closed, and it's got a little handle on it. And on there I put eat the plants. Because we got to eat the plants, right? You got to eat the plants. I don't say that very often. I've said it on Instagram a few times, but it's one of my little things, eat the plants. So I was like, let me put that on that cute little lunch bag. And so it's in my store. And then tomorrow I have a couple ideas for some things I'm going to design and put in my store. So I'll be adding more product tomorrow. So I think there's 9 things in the store now. Anyway, if you want to go look at that, I think it runs about $14. Anyway, reusable, machine washable on cold, let it, air dry. I don't know if you caught this part, but I made a lot of smoothies. So 1, I can have seconds, or 2, when Shane gets home, he'll want it. Shane will have the rest of this. I'll probably dip into it a little more, and then Shane will drink the rest. He'll put it back on the blender and mix it up. And every once in a while, he likes to add ice to his. I don't really care for that, but anyway, that's going to go in the fridge. I'm going to go, I was also saying I've been up since 6 a.m. It is now 10 till 1. And from 6 a.m. till present, I've sat down for about 15 minutes. So when I tell you I've been a machine, I've been a machine. And then my friend Jenny came by because they are selling their house and they're moving. And so I had a bunch of boxes saved up for her. So she came by and grabbed those boxes. And that's really all I know. That's really all I know. I'm going to go sit down. This smoothie is laying me out. I think I'm going to have to take a nap. I think I'm going to have to do that right there. Tree looks cute, doesn't it? It looks so cute. Yeah, I just sat down and it is like game over. When I get home from work during the week, I come every day. I come home and I do chores every single day. And I have to come home and I have to go straight to Hot Works, or I have to go straight to doing my chores, or I'll do the dishes real quick, then I'll go to Hot Works, come back, do a few more chores, take a shower, whatever. But every day it's Hot Works and chores. Work, Hot Works, chores. Every day. Every day. And I don't sit down until I'm done, because if I sit down, I ain't getting back up for a while. So it's only one. No, it's only 10 after 1. In 20 minutes, I made this and drank the whole thing. Boy, and it's just hitting me like a ton of bricks. So I got all day. I got to go back to work tomorrow, and then I work from home Friday, and I work from home Monday. So I'm about to have, after tomorrow, I'm about to have 4 days off. They're like days off because all I have to do is answer the phone if it rings, and it doesn't ring very much. So I'll go to work tomorrow and then have a 4-dayer, and then Friday and Monday I'll work on the house some more, because I still have it's always something. There's always things to do around the house, but I need to like clean my ceiling fans, I need to clean my windows, I need to scrub my shower and my tub, I need to mop. So tonight, I'll probably mop tonight. I decided I'm not going to go to Hot Works. I don't want to irritate my arm anymore. And I can always go out in the garage into my yoga studio if I want to. We have a tree. We have about 20 trees in our backyard. Y'all know that? We got a lot of trees. I don't know if you can see, but we got a lot of trees in our backyard. And we have one out there that's massive, and well, it's dead, and so it sits right between us and our neighbor Andrew's house. And if that thing goes down, and we've been having really high winds, and I don't know if you guys have seen the news, but there's been fires all over Oklahoma. But anyway, and the wind is blowing real bad today, like dangerous bad. But if that tree goes down, it's going to fall on our house or Andrew's house. And Andrew jokes about it, and he's like, it's okay if it falls on my house. And I'm like, it's okay for you, because you'll get a new roof or whatever damage. And I said, but not for me, because then my homeowner's insurance goes up. So we always joke about that. But either way, I don't want it happening. And Shane's been concerned about that tree since last summer. He was doing work in the backyard, and there was like no leaves on that tree, and he said it is dead. It has to come out. But we're talking like it ain't cheap to take out a tree. So it has to be done. It just has to be done. So at 3:30, a guy is supposed to come by and give us an estimate. And I told Shane, I said, well, so what we're going to do is we're going to have him take the tree down, and then we are going to finish chopping it up with a chainsaw, and we're going to keep it for firewood. So that is going to save us money, because all they have to do is take it down. They don't have to chop up little pieces. We'll do that part. And then we want to keep the wood so he doesn't have to haul it off. And he said that's going to save you a ton of money. He said that's going to cut out a lot of the expense, because all they're doing is taking it down. So I asked Shane, I said, what if he gives you a reasonable price? And he said, well, I said, do you know when you want to do it? Because we're coming into tornado season. And he said, we'll just have him do it. We're just going to do it. And I said, okay, cool. When it comes to big stuff like that, Shane is in charge of that part of organizing it, getting estimates, the financials. I don't mess with that part. So anyway, he's handling that. So that guy, he's not gonna knock on the door. I'm not gonna meet him. He doesn't even know I'm here. So anyway, he's just gonna come around the side of the house. He's going to look at it and then call Shane with a number and then pick a day to come out and take it out. So we'll have firewood for all next winter. And then my neighbor, so that's going to create a lot of sun over here because it's the second largest tree in the backyard, and it covers the top part of the east side of our house. It covers and creates a lot of shade, and it creates a lot of shade for Andrew's house. So it's going to open that up and create a lot of sun. And so maybe I'll get some more grass over there. And then my neighbor Connie had a huge tree between our houses taken out that was a massive shade, and her tree needed to come out, so she had it taken out. So I'm gonna have a lot of sun over there. And did I tell you guys? I haven't told you. Did you get it? I think you saw a fly. Anyway, I ordered 2 blueberry bushes. I'm going to try my hand at growing blueberries. So I'm just going to do them in pots. And I've been on YouTube University trying to learn how to do it. And it's not hard. And you can't just get 1 blueberry bush. I learned that if you're going to try to do blueberries, you need 2 blueberry bushes, even if they're in pots. And they need to be by each other so they can cross-pollinate. And this guy was like, blueberry bushes need a buddy. And so I had ordered my bush. It was like $20 off of Home Depot. And then I watched YouTube University. That's what I call it. If you want to learn how to do something, just get on YouTube and do your homework. So he's like, a blueberry bush needs a buddy. And I was like, oh, well, pause, went on Home Depot, ordered a second blueberry bush. So they're on the way. And I've got to get great big, I'm not going to get into all of it. But anyway, they're going to be here and we're going to try to go grow blueberries. But now I have more sun over here and over here. So I'm really excited about that. And I've got 2 crepe myrtles over on the west side of my house too that are mostly shaded, and crepe myrtles love the sun. And so those 2, I'm going to prune those back. I wanted to do that today and I'd be out there doing it, but it's too windy, like dangerous wind, and it's cold. So that's going to have to wait. So maybe I can do that on another day off, but that won't take very long. Get out there and prune up those crepe myrtles, and they'll grow real pretty this summer because they'll get a lot of sun. I'm excited. And then my moonflowers are starting to come out, and then my lilies are starting to come out, and my iris, all of it. My daffodils, and I'm really excited. And my tiger lilies. And I want to get some, this year I want to get some canna lilies, because the first couple years we lived here, I had some canna lily bulbs, and I don't remember where I got them. I think I got them when I worked at Brookwood, and they grew really well out there. Shane hates canna lilies, but I love them. And he's like, do whatever you want. And I said, I will. Don't worry, I will. So those canna lilies will be growing, and the moonflowers and the crepe myrtles and the blueberries. And I want to get a tomato bush and a strawberry bush and just do them in pots just so I can have a little bit of fruit to add to my smoothies or our salads or whatever. And I'm just so excited. I'm so excited. So, and I told Shane, I said, what do you think about a cherry tree? And he's just like, oh my God. Like, girl, you are out of control. I don't know anything about cherry trees. I'd have to go to YouTube University for that too, but that probably won't happen. But I am going to do tomatoes, strawberries, blueberries, crepe myrtles, moonflowers, canna lilies, and I want to get, I want to try elephant ears again. The first couple years we lived here, I bought mammoth elephant ears, and they grew bigger than me. They were huge. And I haven't been able to grow them since. I've put them in the ground the last few years, and they're just not coming up. I don't know if they don't like my soil, or which they did before. I don't know if they don't like the soil, or if I just got bum bulbs. I don't know. But it really, I just waited in anticipation, because my favorite plant, probably outdoor garden plant, is a mammoth elephant ears. I'm not talking about little caladium ears. I'm not talking about elephant. I'm talking massive elephant ears. And I've grown them many times, but the last 2 years they won't grow. And you know, I lost all of my azalea bushes year before last. Lost all of those. The weather's just weird. So, I've lost a lot, so I want to replant a lot, and things just aren't growing like they did when we first bought the house. It's the weirdest thing. I don't know what's going on. Are you guys having that problem? My azalea bushes are dying. This tree is dead. I had a gorgeous little dogwood the first few years we lived here. It's dead. That has to come out. That's easy. We can just take that out with a chainsaw. And I don't know. Things are just not. They're just not. They're like, no, we're done. Thanks. We're done. Thanks. So, anyhow, there's that. I know it doesn't sound like it because I'm a motor mouth, but I'm tired. My mom used to call me a motor mouth. She'd call me motor mouth or just mouth. And I used to get, you know, progress reports, and when I'd have to bring home a report card, it always said, Amy talks too much. My sister did too. I always got in trouble for talking. Just all the time. And then sometimes I'll be talking and Shane's like, who are you talking to? And I'm like, well, I thought I was talking to you. Or he'll be like, who are you talking to? And I'm like, myself. I'm talking to myself. I remember one time Mom was picking me up from cheerleading practice. And we had a little blue Honda, and she was picking me up from Mannion Park. Not that y'all know where that is. If you're from around here, you do. Mannion Park, I went to Nimitz. Anyway, middle school. She was picking me up from cheerleading practice, and I got in the car, and I was just, and I was talking about everything 100 miles an hour. And she looked at me, and she said, I'm not talking to you until you slow down. She said, slow down. I don't even know what you're saying. But I remember her calling me motor mouth when I was a kid. It was funny. It's just what it is. Okay. Okay, I'll shut up. Shh. Let's go take a nap. I'm gonna go take a nap. I had a big fat power nap. I think I slept for like an hour and a half. And I was like, let me jump back on here. I had to take my ponytails down, and anyway, we have a friend mail from Miss Irene. We're gonna open a friend mail, and then I'm gonna make the puppies some dinner. I think they'll have, I'm gonna cook them up some chicken, eggs, and lentils, and peas. With just a tiny bit of their kibble. So I figured I'd do this video while the stove is still clean. Then I'll make a mess. Anyway, let's open our friend mail. Irene said, you're gonna be getting something in the mail. And I said, okay. And so I snapped a picture and I said, is this from you? And she's like, yes. And I said, okay, well, I'm gonna be unveiling it on tonight's vlog. So Irene, I don't know what this is, but thank you. Let's get into it. It's in a black package. I'm not going to turn it around. Let's see. Ooh, I see a book. Okay, here's the first thing. How pretty. Fleur of Faith Designs out of Oak Grove, Louisiana. Isn't that pretty? That's not her address, it's a company address. But in that packaging, I don't even want to open it. It's so pretty. So classy. I'll slide that right off. Fleur of Faith. I think that's French for flower. Oh, it's so pretty. Look at that. Let me get my water. Hang on just a sec. Can you go outside? Yes or no? Ooh, how pretty. Ornaments of grace, the beauty of holiness. I deck thee with ornaments, bracelets upon thy hands, and a chain on thy neck. Ezekiel 16:11. Isn't that pretty? A gorgeous box. Lily among thorns. As the lily among thorns, so is my love among the daughters. Song of Solomon 2:2. Irene. And she has been feeling cruddy. She had the flu. She's still getting over it. She has just been not well, and she is thinking of me while she's down and out. Irene. I always call her Superwoman. She is like a machine. This woman, y'all think I have good energy. I've told you before, she runs circles around me. And I told her, I said, I'm gonna need you to be done with all this sick stuff because we ain't got time for that. I said, you're Wonder Woman. Stop it. She's like, I know, in Jesus' name, it's gone. And I said, yes, in Jesus' name, we are done with all of that. Okay, let's open this. Is this jewelry? She knows I love jewelry. She loves jewelry too. It's got a jewelry cleaner. What is it? The cross. Okay, I'm going to read this. The cross. Do you remember the cross and how it came to be that God's only Son, Jesus, died on Calvary? The stripes they put upon his back were not made of clothes, but the scars from strikes the day were awful, painful blows. He wore upon his head a crown not made of gold, for his was made of thorns with cuts and blood just rolled, where cuts and blood just rolled. The robe was purple in color, gorgeous in every way. The soldiers mocked and spit on him. Oh, what a price to pay. With nails in his hands and feet hanging from that tree, we were on his mind that day. He died for you and me. Wow. It was hard to read because it's silver on gold, but oh, that's beautiful. Oh, it breaks my heart. Okay, and it comes in a little black bag. Oh, wow. Wow, isn't that pretty? Look at that. That is gorgeous. Irene. Oh, it's beautiful. And it's on a long chain. Oh, that's going to be pretty. That is going to be pretty. You know what I can wear that with? Not with Steven Tyler, of course. Oh my gosh. You can't see it hardly against that, but oh, wow. See where it hangs? Here. Oh. You know what I can wear that with? My new little denim dress. Or anything. Oh my God, isn't that pretty? Pretty, pretty. Irene, thank you so much. It's got some weight to it. Oh, that's pretty. And it's like layered, like it's three-dimensional. Do you see it? Oh, that's gorgeous. So ornate. It's got a fleur-de-lis and three little, was it tanzanite? Those little black shiny stones right there. Unless that's rhinestone. It looks like tanzanite to me. I think is what it's called. Oh, it's beautiful. And there's stones there. The more I look at it, the more I see. And down here, look at it sparkle. Irene, it's beautiful. Thank you. And there's a book. Lisa Spann. It's a God thing. I love you this much, Jesus. Okay, I've never heard of her or this book. One woman experiences signs, miracles, and wonders, trusting God. I'm not going to read all this, just the top part, because I want to know what it's about. When God speaks, Lisa Spann listens, but listening doesn't mean things always turn out the way she expects them to. She's learned that in time, however, they always come together in the way God intends, and his ways are truly glorious. In this beautiful collection of stories, original poems, and scripture, it's a God thing. One woman experiences signs, miracles, wonders. Trusting God introduces us to Lisa Spann and the miracles and wonders that have occurred in her own life. From her near misses with death to opening a Christian gift shop, Lisa's determination to live in accordance with God's will and by his word results in signs, miracles, and wonders that bless not only her life, but the lives of those around her. And then it keeps going on, and that's her. Ooh, this is right up my alley. Thank you so much, Irene. Such a sweet friend. Sweet, sweet friend. I can't believe you did that. You didn't have to do that. Right in the middle of not feeling good. I love you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm always about some jewelry and a book. Yes, thank you, thank you. I love it. And the packaging and everything is just so gorgeous. Love it. I'll be enjoying that for sure. And Irene, you get to feeling better. I've been praying for you. I'm going to keep praying for you and PJ. And I know you're Wonder Woman and you're a machine. And I'm completely envious of your energy. I always have been. But keep it chill. Keep it chill till you feel better. She's like me. It's real hard for her to slow her roll. We have that in common. It's hard for us to slow down. Except when we've gone hard and then we need a nap. And then we wake up and we're ready to go again. Okay, I think that's it. I think that's all of my vlog. I'm gonna make the puppies some dinner and I think I'm done cleaning. I just got off the phone with Wyatt. Me and him talked for about an hour. So it was fun catching up with Wyatt. And that's about it. Thanks for hanging out with me today. Oh, y'all wanna see the tree? It's kind of in the dark. Hang on a second. Here's what it looks like now that it's a little bit darker. Cute. It'll do. Okay, I love you guys. The Lord loves you more, and we will see you in the next video.